By now, you all know about direct and indirect speech. So in a direct speech, you have a sentence like, Ankita said to Ravi, I took your pen yesterday. And what will this be in indirect speech? Ankita told Ravi that she had taken his pen the previous day. Now, while doing so, you must have noted that certain changes take place, as in the reporting verb said to becomes told. Then we have added the conjunction that. After that, the pronoun I becomes she, your becomes his, the verb took becomes had taken, so there's a change in the tense as well. Then yesterday becomes the previous day. So some special words are there which change completely from direct to indirect speech. So you see, reporting verb, pronoun, tense, modal if any, and special words, all these are changed from direct to indirect speech. So we need to be very careful about them. Now, knowing all these changes that take place during the conversion, today we are going to learn about some more rules. She said to me, many happy returns of the day. So this is basically wishing someone a happy birthday. So how do we write this in the indirect speech? We write, she wished me many happy returns of the day. So what have we done? This part, many happy returns of the day, is showing or expressing a wish. So instead of said to, we have written the reporting verb wished. Now we do not need the conjunction that in this case, so it has been omitted. After that, many happy returns of the day is written as it is. So the sentence becomes, she wished me many happy returns of the day. Rohan said, what a crowded place is this? Once again, this is showing a strong emotion. This is an exclamation. So Rohan is standing in the middle of a very crowded place and he is expressing a strong emotion about it. So how do we write it in the indirect speech? We shall write, Rohan exclaimed that that was a very crowded place. So what have we done? Because it is an exclamatory sentence, you see there is a use of the exclamation mark at the end. We have written exclaimed instead of said. Then what a crowded place is this? Now we need to add the conjunction that as a joining word. Then this is turned to that. We know this conversion. Then what a crowded place is. So is the verb, changes to was, and a very crowded place. So instead of this what, we have used the word very to express that sense. So our sentence becomes, Rohan exclaimed that that was a very crowded place. So don't think that two that's side by side is a mistake. One is a conjunction and the other is a demonstrative pronoun which is used in place of this. Nancy said, alas, the toy is broken. Now, this interjection alas is showing a strong emotion of sorrow that the toy is broken. So once again, this sentence is giving us a strong feeling about certain thing. So how do we write it in the indirect speech? So we are going to write it as, Nancy exclaimed sorrowfully that the toy was broken. So what have we done here? So since this sentence, alas, the toy is broken, is an exclamation, we have written exclaimed as our reporting verb. Now we are not going to use the interjection in our indirect speech. So we are going to take the sense out of it and add an appropriate word in the indirect speech. So alas is expressing sorrow. So we have used the adverb sorrowfully in indirect speech. Then we have added the conjunction that. Now what is the subject? The toy. The toy, and is broken becomes was broken. So what do we see? Nancy exclaimed sorrowfully that the toy was broken. So remember, whenever you have any interjection used in the direct speech, we have to omit it but use an appropriate word that brings out the sense of the interjection in the indirect speech and write it. The teacher said, "How intelligent you are." Now once again you see there's an exclamation mark at the end and the sentence begins with how. So this is expressing a strong feeling, how intelligent you are. So how do we write it in the indirect speech? We are going to say the teacher exclaimed. Instead of said, then we add the conjunction that, and then we do not know who this you is because the teacher said and then it has not been mentioned to whom she is saying it. So I can take it for granted that the teacher is talking to me. In that case, I becomes the subject. You can also choose to write any other pronoun. You can write he, she or they. Then are becomes was and how is replaced by very, and then we have intelligent. So what do we see? First, the reporting verb changes, then the conjunction is added, then the subject is chosen accordingly, and remember the structure of the sentence changes. So how intelligent you are becomes I was very intelligent. Her grandfather said to her, "Bravo, you make me very proud." Now in this case, you see again, bravo is an interjection. It expresses applause or appreciation. So how are we going to write this sentence in the indirect speech? Let us see. Her grandfather applauded her, saying that she made him very proud. Now here, what have we done? Bravo is the interjection and we have already learned that we do not write the interjections in indirect speech. So we have replaced bravo by adding the verb applauded. So her grandfather applauded her gives us the same meaning as bravo. Now instead of said to, what have we done? We have written saying that. Now why is it so? Because here her grandfather is applauding her by saying something. What does he say? You make me very proud. So we write here her grandfather applauded her. Instead of writing by, we have put a comma and then written saying that. And so this that conjunction is added. After that, you. Now who is this you? This refers to her. Therefore, we write she as it is in the subject position. Next, make me very proud. So what will be make? Make will be turned to made in the past tense. Then me. Now who is this me? The speaker. Who is the speaker? Her grandfather. So we need the masculine gender pronoun. This is him. After that, very proud. So the final sentence reads, her grandfather applauded her, saying that she made him very proud. She said, "My God, I am ruined." Now, once again we have an exclamatory sentence. What is it showing? Despair. My God. So this interjection is expressing the despair of this girl, that she is ruined. So how do we write it in the indirect speech? We shall write, she called upon God and exclaimed that she was ruined. So what have we done here? This my God has been replaced as called upon God. Then what did she exclaim? She exclaimed that she was ruined. This I refers to she. So we have written she, am changes to was, and then ruined. Now this part is an exclamation. So we have used exclaimed, and after that we have used the conjunction that. So our complete sentence is, she called upon God and exclaimed that she was ruined. So these examples are a bit tricky and also different from the rest. So you need to be very careful about how to change such sentences from direct to indirect speech. So today, what did we learn? We learned how to change exclamatory sentences, that is, sentences which are expressing a strong feeling or a strong emotion, from direct speech to indirect speech. And while doing so, we mostly use the reporting verb exclaimed, though at times we have to keep in mind that if there's interjections used, then we remove the interjection and replace them in the indirect speech by using an appropriate word or groups of words. Having said that, you need to take up different examples of this type and practice as much as you can. I'm sure soon you will master it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com or download the DeltaStep app to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStation, iPad, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.